All right, you guys. So welcome. Now that the market is closed, it is Monday. Um, the last full week of April. April has been a pretty interesting month, right? If you've been trading, if you're in the markets, then you know what I mean, right? It's been a pretty interesting month. With all the news, with all the war speculations, the market is in a place where many of us have not seen it before, right? But let's get into today's trade. So I kind of feel like today, and many a days you might feel like this, that the market is kind of messing with you, right? When in reality it's probably not. Um, so this is Nas 100. During the opening bell, I saw a good bit of confirmations that you can see right here. First, easy confirmation right here is a trend line that I have, right, which pretty much is showing us the progression of Nas 100 for the whole month, right? We are in a downtrend. Maybe a pullback. We may be about to get into a full sell, but that's to be later determined. But as far as what I've seen and what previous history has shown, it's just a pullback. But that's the first kind of like confirmation that I kind of get that Nas is going to continue to sell or that it has selling power, right? Now, with that being said, I did get stopped out. We all got stopped out, so that was a loss. But I looked at it and I know that it wasn't gonna buy because this area was kind of like a liquidity grab area at the moment. So I know it wasn't gonna buy right then and there, even with this candle right here pushing up and breaking this high right here. I knew it probably wasn't gonna buy right then and there. So I just waited patiently for the sell to present itself again. We got in the sell again and it went for about 1,300 pips, almost hit TP4, I believe, something like that. Um, which was like 1,400 pips. But yeah, so we hit our TPs and we got our money back. So it pretty much was I don't know what, a 1 to 3. So I sent out the first trade, and every trade I sent out, I don't like to say what it is, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, because nobody truly knows until after the trade has taken place, right? But from history and years of experience, most of the trades that I enter and that we call usually are 1 to 2s. Scratch that. They're usually 1 to 3s, 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s, 1 to 6s, right? They have great win to lose ratios. That's why, if people trade with us, they like it, right? Because you may can have 2 wins, 2 losses, but those 2 wins are over 1,500 pips. And if those 2 losses are 350 pips, you erase them, right? It's like they never even happened. Um, but yeah, so we got stopped out. I just remained patient, waited for it to confirm again, got in. After it took its money here, I did step away from the market, but I will say that if I was glued to the screen, that I would have more than likely brought this right here. Because most times, when you see price and you can catch, 1,000 pip moves and that not be the real move, right? So most times when you see price go down and it's actually breaking down, but it fails to break the low, it's probably going to go back up and create a new higher low, right? Which is what it did right here, created a new higher low. So I probably would have got in right there. And that was about what, 1,200 pips right there, but I didn't. And that's what happens on Monday sometime. It kind of, either gives you a clear move or it gives you multiple moves, right? It just all depends on the market and where it's at. But overall, pretty good Monday on the wins on the stat sheet. It does not look that good, right? I mean, pips wise, it looks good, but on the, as far as like wins to losses, it doesn't look good. But that's one thing that people have to come to realize, when you're in, these financial markets and you're, not just, day trading, if you're, trading options or, stocks, every play that you take or every setup that you take is not going to make money, right? And that's okay. It's all about probability, right? As long as you're in profit at the end, that's all that matters. So you can call out, 10 trades, you can lose, let's say 7 of them in those three, with if they're the right three, it's going to be like you never lost that 7. And that's the name of the game, right? Now, I do pride myself in being win efficient. So, losses, too many losses I don't like, but I'm here to make money. Regardless, I'm not here for stats. I'm here to make money, and that's my mindset. going into 2024. I'm not here for the stats. I came out, 2020 is when I started. 2021, really, really, really good stats. Um, I was aiming for that, but I would miss trades, right? So I would have really good stats. And me personally, right, I would be closing at like TP2. I wasn't holding trades for 1,000. I wasn't holding trades for 1,500. I wasn't holding the swing trades that went over 2,000, right? It was all stats. And when I focus on stats, I noticed that I was not that profitable, right? Now that I'm really focused on, just moving with the market and making money. That's the whole goal. The name of the game is to make money. It's not to sit up here and look pretty, right? It's to make money. I don't care if I call 5 trades and 3 hit SL. If I had 2 trades that went over 2,000 pips and I caught, at least 1,500 pips from both of those trades, maximize them. I was supposed to maximize. I could care less about winning, right? And that's what a lot of people have to learn when they're in trading, right? Because you might get to a point where you have a high win rate, right? But you're not doing the things that you're supposed to do. So you're winning, you're making money, but you're not making what you could have made. And then you're still doing those mistakes. So now your losses are canceling out your L's, right? So you have to get to that point where you're fine with the losses. And you have to understand the name of the game is not to look pretty, it's to make money, right? If we're not making money, what are we doing? Right? That's the whole name of the game. Everybody wants to come in and they want to say they have, 99% win rate, 85% win rate. A win rate does not equate to a withdrawal, right? A win rate does not equate to a withdrawal. So, if it's not about money, then what are we talking about? But so yeah, I mean that's pretty much, how Monday has treated us so far this week. This week's gonna be a pretty good week. Every week's gonna be a pretty good week, right? It's your choice, right, to make that week good and capitalize off it. If you're in the market, you have over 10,000 hours of experience. You have to get your own experience. You have to get your own experience. It does not matter who you get for a mentor. You have to get your own experience, right? That's the only way you're going to make money in this market, right? You can take signals. It's going to make you some money, right? But that's just like having a temporary job, right? With an expiration date, right? It's going to expire. It's going to come a time and point where it just is not working anymore, right? So that's transferring that over to trading, right? You have to be able to eat on your own, right? Catch what you kill per se. So that's pretty much today. Pretty smooth, not too much. I was supposed to drop a re-entry right here, but I did not just because I took that L earlier. So I was just like, forget it, because I'm gonna hold the trade till it's 1,000 anyway, which I did. So 1 to 3 to get back that 1-to-1 loss. It's a pretty good day, pretty good day. So yeah, hope this call helped you guys, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be dropping a few more videos. I gotta get caught back up, even if it's just me on here, just chatting it up with you guys, just letting certain things, certain key tips, right? And yeah, I mean anything I can do to try to pass this to someone else, right? Because I mean I'm making money regardless, so it doesn't really benefit me to hide information. I'm not gonna give out anything for free, of course, because if you're good at something, why do it for free? But if I can help the next person, get on that path, then why not? So that's the whole point of these. So, pretty much for today, um, don't let a bad moment, make a bad day. So, we lost the first trade, got back in. I remained patient. I said that I wouldn't buy. I said if price were to buy, for me personally, after that first L, it would have to have brought up here, right? I was not gonna buy it if it did not buy up there, just because of the confirmations. And we were in the trend. I trade with the trend, right? So the trend is trading down. I'm looking for sales, right? I'm not looking for counter plays like this buy, right? Which are good plays, right? Because anytime the market is trending down, that's when you're gonna get some of your biggest buys, right? Anytime the market is trending up, that's when you're gonna get some of your biggest sales, right? That's a fact, right? But me personally, I'm trading with the trend, right? Because I can catch those massive plays in time, right? I'm not trying to do that every day, every week. I know it doesn't come like that, right? It's gonna be weeks where it's coming. There's going to be weeks where it's probably just one or two moves like that, and that's fine as long as you catch those one or two moves, right? That's the name of the game, right? So, hope this call helped you guys. I'm going to be dropping two more after this that are going to be a little bit more in depth. Just a trade recap. I just wanted people to see, what's going on, what we got into, right? First one, 350 pip SL. Next one, 1 to 3, almost a 1 to 4 win rate. You see right there, 3, almost a 1 to 4. So yeah, hope this call, gave y'all a little recap of our day in the market, and follow my YouTube link in the bio. And yeah,